name is Miss Theresa, and I will be your child's kindergarten teacher for this upcoming school year. I am very excited about this school year. I feel like it will be a fantastic school year, even with everything that has been happening around us and is still happening around us. That being said, the purpose of this video is to give you information that may help you with knowing what to expect from Elmwood and to know what we expect from you as parents. I've been teaching here at Elmwood Park Academy for the past 13 years. I've only taught kindergarten, so I feel like I have the skills necessary to promote your child's understanding, to help them know all the foundational skills necessary for them to have successful school year throughout their lives. So some of our administrators here are Mr. Kenny, who is our principal, Miss Loria, who is the vice principal, and Miss Bongard, who is our head teacher. In the office from 8 to 3, we have Miss Leslie, and after 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock, we have Miss Denise. If you have any problem or any question that you need help with, you can call the school at 504-392-0217, and I'm sure they can leave me the message or help you if it's something that they can help answer. As far as procedure, class starts here at 8:35 and ends at 3 o'clock. Now, I would like that the student be here at least by 8:20 just to get them to wind down, get ready for class. Please do not send your child to school before 8 o'clock if you're not planning to utilize the morning care service. There is a fee for morning care, and it does start from any time between 7 to 8 o'clock. If you're sending your child at 7:55, that will be part of the morning care service. So please make sure if you're not utilizing the morning care service to drop your child off at 8 o'clock. There will be a teacher who will help open the car door for every day, pretty much. School ends at 3 o'clock. I know last year we dismissed the lower grade at 2:45. That will not be the case this year. This year, the entire student body will be dismissed at the same time at 3 o'clock. So please make arrangement to have your child pick up between 3 to 3:20. If you leave your child after 3:20, I believe that is when they start the aftercare fee. So if you're not utilizing the aftercare service, please pick up your child before 3:20 and after 3 o'clock. Please, when picking up your child, make sure you bring the name tag that we gave you at the supply drop-off day, the one that looked like this. Please make sure this is hung on the rear view mirror of your car so our head teacher, Miss Bongard, can see it so she can call out your child's name and help expedite the line quicker. These name tag came with these rubber band to help you hang it on the rear view mirror. I don't suggest using this rubber band. I think it's easier to use the pant clips that you get from the store and to clip onto the name tag, and then when you need it, just hang it onto the rear view mirror, and it's faster, it's quicker, and it's easier. And then you can leave that in the car on the visor, and that way you don't have to forget it when you come home. Please make sure you bring the name tag. I know sometimes you forget, and then you roll down the window and you're screaming out your child's name. And that's going to be hard for Miss Bongard to hear throughout the whole commotion that is going on during dismissal. So it is much smarter to just bring the name tag, and much quicker as well. As for lunch, we do serve snack and lunch here at Elmwood that you can purchase, or you can bring lunch or snack from home. If you're buying lunch or snack from Elmwood and you're sending money with your child, please do not send it in their hands. Children have the tendency to drop money, and once the money is dropped, it's really hard for me to help them find it. So please use the zipper pouch that was on our supply list. It will be inside your child's folder. I do check that every morning, and I usually do ask the student to check inside their pouch as well. That way we can eliminate any problem that may arise. If you're sending lunch from home, please make sure that you send enough lunch that can help your children not to be hungry during the school day. A student must be in uniform. There's a light blue school shirt, navy blue pants, or skirt, and black shoes with white socks. For the girls, I know that sometimes you like to wear leggings under your skirt. Please know that if you are wearing leggings, it has to be a solid color, black, white, navy blue, or dark gray. It cannot be glittery, it cannot have sparkles, or be rainbow colored. It has to match with the uniform. That goes for the undershirt as well. I know sometimes some of the students get cold and you send them with an undershirt inside their uniform shirt, which is fine, but it does have to follow the same solid color pattern. It has to be a solid white or black or navy blue. And if you're going with gray, it has to be a dark gray and not like a light gray. For the girls also, if you're wearing pants instead of skirt, it has to be a standard uniform pants. It cannot be a jegging or a legging. That is not part of our school uniform. And when you're out of uniform, Miss Leslie will call you guys to come bring your child the appropriate uniform, or to come pick them up and bring them home to get changed in the correct uniform. So please just make sure that your uniform is correct. The shoes, if you're buying laces, shoes with laces, please make sure they come to school tied, maybe double tied, because the student have the tendency to untie and play with it. And the issue arises, the problem happens when they go to the bathroom and, well, the laces drag all over the restroom. And as you can imagine, that's pretty yucky when they come back. So please make sure the shoes are double tied and put in a position where, maybe they can take off and on, put it back on easily like a slip-on. I think the best kind of shoe are the ones with Velcro. So if you have Velcro shoes, kudos for you, because it's going to make your life much easier based on my experience. As far as COVID, student will wear the mask as they walk into the school. And I know and I know for a fact that they play with their mask, they take it off, they throw it around, they pull off the strings. So I suggest that you buy extra mask, put it in a zipper pouch or a Ziploc bag, and put it inside one of their compartments on their backpack. That way, if they lost their mask or if they messed up their mask or anything happened to their mask, they have extra mask inside their backpack, and you don't have to be called to bring them a mask. We do carry some masks here at school, but at any given time, we could run out and not have one for your child. And at that point, you would have to come in just to bring your child a mask, and that's not necessary. So a smart thing to do will be to put it inside their backpack, extra ones. The class will be cleaned regularly throughout the day. I never asked you guys to send me Clorox wipe because I bought my own gallon of the bleach spray. So I will be using that throughout the day with the spick and span just to eliminate the strong smell of bleach. Germex is also provided at the door, and I will encourage the student to use it regularly before they eat, after they use the bathroom and such. Parents, something very important I would like to talk about is that if your child is exposed to anyone that is sick, please keep your child at home until we know for sure it's not COVID. Now, I know it is an inconvenient, but the way the Delta variant is, I think it's probably smarter for us to practice safer ways to keep the COVID out of the classroom. The problem with this variant is it affects the children more than the last one that we had last year. So I am very worried about the exposure that the student might have through each other. I just know that If the child is running a fever, sniffle, anything that you think is odd, just keep them home just to be safe, just to monitor one day. I do the same with my children. If any of them have the sniffle, the cough, run a fever overnight, I keep them at home. All 4 of my girls stay home, even though only one of them is sick, only because I don't want it to be on my head if my child did have COVID and the others are bringing it to school to pass it along to their friends. And the problem is, like, what might make my family sick might make another family sicker. You know, it could be a worse situation for other family. And I know that myself, I will feel extremely guilty if I cause another family to be sicker than necessary. So please just be considerate to other parents and their kids, and just communicate with me. If you feel like your child is exposed, just text me and let me know, like, hey, Miss Theresa, I'm going to keep my child at home. I'm just going to monitor him or her and see what's going on. And if anything, I'll let you know. And that's perfectly fine. It would not affect their attendance at all in that situation. Okay, so finally, let's talk about the technical resources we will be using here in class this year. One of the most important one that you should acclimate yourself to is called beehively.com. All of the school information will be posted in beehively.com. So if you don't know how to access it, you have to ask me to help you, because that is something we need to get out of the way at the beginning of the school year. As of right now, you should already receive an email from beehively with a link for you to change your password. I suggest you guys, if you haven't checked your email already, to go and check it now. Type in the search engine beehively, and it will pop up the link, and then you can change your password so that you can access it. We are going to post their report card on beehively this year. We will not be generating any paper report cards. Maybe for our final report card we will, but during the school year, quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, they will be accessible through beehively.com. Any objective or goals that I might come up with will be listed as well on beehively. The kindergarten welcome letter, the schedule will be listed on beehively as well. I will not be sending them home at all this year. So please, if you cannot access beehively, let me know. I would really like to help you guys get that done at the beginning of the school year, and not wait until we're midway through the school year to figure out it has been a problem for however long. With the beehively, I will post another video on the curriculum that we're going to be using, and talk more about that. So the video will be posted on Monday or Tuesday, and like I say, if you haven't accessed it yet, just try your best and let me know if you can. Beside beehively, we'll also use a program called IXL.com, and I will use this strictly for homework and for extra practice. I will try to align our lesson plan with the IXL because I like the way the program is set up. And I'm trying to eliminate paper trail with homework. You'll have paper homework a lot at the beginning, but as the year progresses, I'm going to try to cut it down and use the IXL program more. So please, when you get your password and your username, to make sure you go into it and work and have your child work at it. It's actually really fun, and it makes them feel like they're playing some kind of iPad or device game. And finally, we have the Remind.com, and Remind.com is a program that I use to communicate with you guys. If you don't like apps, download it, then you go on Remind.com. If you don't mind the apps, then you download Remind app, and that would help you post any question that you might have for me, and it's helped me to respond quicker. I do have an email address that I will send to you at the beginning of the school, beginning of next week, school year. that you can email me as well. But just know that the remind text comes through faster than the email, so I'm able to see it quicker. So if you have something that you needed to tell me about the morning, about your child's morning, really quick, the Remind app will be the best way to do that. Please make sure that you acclimate yourself with those 3 programs, and I think it's going to help make our year easier and more problem free. So anyway, those are everything that I feel is important for you to know for this year. Again, the curriculum video will be posted on Beehively, and that will go into more detail about the books we use and, you know, the objectives that I have for this class. All right, so that's it. Thank you so much for watching this, and I hope you all have a great day. Thank you.